hold on a sec, on keeping our attention on our attention, and 3 knots. Okay, so once again, thank you for joining. It's great to have so many people coming online and doing these programs with us. It's fabulous. Tonight our focus, as it has been over the last few weeks, has been on the Mooladhara Chakra, which is the chakra at the base of the spine. It resides below the sacrum bone. So below the Kundalini, where the Kundalini energy resides. We've talked about the colour, the symbols. Last week we talked about the omega, the alpha and the omega symbol, the swastika, the omkar, and that this can be seen when you look at the chakra at different angles. It's there within us. So so we've talked about the qualities of innocence, wisdom and purity of the Mooladhara Chakra, and of that childlikeness that we have within us. So our focus tonight is we're going to continue with the Mooladhara Chakra, but also we're going to talk about that all of these chakras. Also, last week we heard that that Mars is connected to the Mooladhara, and also we have deities that reside within these chakras, and these deities represent these qualities. They awaken the qualities within us. We know as human beings that from where we started many, many lifetimes ago, when we first started to evolve, that we are very different to the way that we are today. And that has been a progression over time. We've had to evolve, and that evolution takes place over a long period of time. And that these the subtle system's always been there within us, but we've needed to evolve to a point to understand this subtle system. And to help us to do that, these deities or these saints, this divinity that we have within us has come, and each of these centres have then been awakened so that we can then manifest those qualities within us. And tonight, the deity of the Mooladhara is the Sri Ganesha. Now, I'm sure many of you would have seen pictures or statues. You would have heard of this deity, very recognised within India, but more and more so becoming more and more accepted throughout our Western culture. So, and often I think he's one of the most recognisable ones because we recognise that innocence and that wisdom and that purity that he represents. And also because he has that childlike quality, it appeals to us as well. So if you've seen the statues or pictures of him, you would notice that his body is that of a child and the head is that of an elephant. And this represents those qualities that I keep bringing up when I talk about the Mooladhara Chakra. So the body of a child is that childlike innocence, and that childlike innocence which has that purity within it. And the head of the elephant is representing that wisdom, because elephants are recognised as being like a wise animal, and it has that wisdom. And so that's you could say the combining of those qualities, and that is there within us. So through that Sri Ganesha residing within that Mooladhara Chakra, it is manifesting within us those qualities. So, and another part of Sri Ganesha is that he has a very rounded stomach. And this represents that he is very satisfied within himself. So, so that, has a very rounded stomach, and that he has everything he needs within him. And also, I guess in a way that relates to us on the stomach area, the Nabi chakra, which is the center of satisfaction and peacefulness within us. So we too, when we can see that everything we need, everything that we have is there within us, then we too gain that satisfaction as well. So I'm going to play a talk by Sri Mataji, and she talks about Sri Ganesha and the qualities. So we'll listen to that for a little while. We might listen to the whole talk. We'll just see how we go time-wise, how it's feeling. So just sit back, enjoy, and we'll listen to this talk by Shri Mataji.
Sri Ganesha, who is the Lord of innocence, he is the ocean of innocence. And though he is such a young little boy, he can fight the whole world. He can destroy all the negativity. That's the sign of innocence. There have been stories that children who have fallen from very great height, they are completely saved. Nothing happened to them. Their innocence is such a powerful thing that it doesn't harm anyone who is not to be harmed. It has all the wisdom of the world, all the understanding of the world. And anybody who tries to harm the innocence, the world, the whole world, which has maybe not have cared so much for innocence, might not have worshipped innocence so much, but they all stand up against anybody who tries to harm the innocence. You can see in your own lives around you, anybody tries to trouble children, all of them, whatever they are, whatever they are coming from, whatever may be their nationality, they all jump to control and to safeguard that child. What is it? What is it within us that makes us so very conscious to protect the innocence? It's a really shame, great shame for us when we find in this world that innocence is under attack. Anything else can be tolerated. Innocent people who have done nothing wrong, those who have no malice, who are living like little children, I should say, if they are attacked by anyone, not that the whole world reacts to that, but every one of them cannot bear any innocent person or innocent being being harmed. We don't realize that within us there is ocean of love, an ocean of understanding for children. Why? Why should it be? Why should we feel like that, especially for children, especially for innocence? There are people who are always attacking innocent people, innocent children. There are. But no one wants to support them. No one thinks that's proper to ill-treat children. And those who have done this have to suffer. They all suffer as a reaction. What is it within us that creates that reaction, that tremendous reaction against innocence? For example, if there is a regular war and if there are people fighting, in a regular war, they don't have much sympathy. In the world also, they say, all right, they are of that understanding, they are of that kind of a thing. The greatest sympathy comes when innocent is being challenged. That's what human beings have. Within themselves they have the power of Sri Ganesha, which gives you that feeling, that capacity, that understanding that you have to protect innocent children, innocent people. And the whole world can rise against all such people who are trying to kill the innocent. There cannot be any doubt. If they cannot oppose such an attack or criticize such a thing, then they are not yet human beings, I would say. The highest personality can sacrifice anything and can give up anything, but they cannot give up the feeling they have for innocence. It's very remarkable. We don't realize how much there is this ocean of protection and love for the innocent. What attracts the greatest strength is when we see an innocent person, innocent children are under attack. That's the beauty of human beings. Of course, there are many human beings who can be cruel, who are, I would say, I call them devils, maybe. But when it comes to children and to innocent people, everyone feels is a responsibility. It's difficult for normal human beings to be innocent because they have kind of a understanding that they are something great, that they understand everything, that they can analyze everything, and they could be crooks, they could be aggressive, they could be troublesome, they could be anything. And they can give explanation for that, doesn't matter. But still, on the whole, they can never be respected. And they can never be honored for the thing they are doing. For us, the Sahaja Yogis, The Sahaja culture is to respect your innocence. You might feel a little bit cheated, you might feel a little bit dominated, you might feel a little bit disgraced. But Sahaja yogis have to be innocent, because with them lies the power of Sri Ganesha. They should not feel dejected. If they are being used, insulted, tortured, dominated, it's all right. They should not try to destroy the innocence of other people, of anyone. Automatically it will work. You will be amazed that when innocence is charged, all the goodness of the world comes to the rescue of that. Example of this is the recent war, so-called war of America, where innocent people, they had done nothing wrong, have been tortured, have been killed. At that time, all over the world is a big support for them. Every country, whether it believes in those people or not, is anxious to look after those who have done this crime. They may not be belonging to the same religion, they may not be belonging to the same country, they may not be belonging to the same crimes. But at this moment, who does not take the side of the innocence will be singled out and will be destroyed, no doubt about it. Once for all, they will learn a lesson that you cannot attack innocent people.
Now go to sitting in silent meditation for a short time. If you have any thoughts come, just say within yourself, not this, not this, and just allow those vibrations to settle within you and let those thoughts go. If you find that your thoughts are coming back, you can just very quietly, keeping your eyes closed, just use that right hand just to raise a few more strands of that Kundalini energy. And then very nicely massage the top of your head. And you can do that 2 to 3 times, or as many times as you feel you need to help that attention settle up there. Of course, thoughts come, and the next thing our attention is taken away from where we would like it to be. And again, just allow yourself to be absorbed into those vibrations, into that thoughtless state of being. Okay. I'll just put on some music just for 2 more minutes. That may help people if anyone's having any problem with just settling their attention. Just playing music can help to distract the mind, I find, and to allow yourself to go into that thoughtless awareness. And 1 more minute. Okay, so when you're ready, just open your eyes slowly in your own time. When your eyes are open, try not to allow those thoughts to come rushing back in. It's good sometimes just to sit with the eyes open and just to watch the thoughts as well. So to finish up with tonight, we'll do the same as what we did to begin, and that is to tie up our Kundalini and then to put ourselves into bandhan. So let's do that together. So 3 times, right hand rotating around left, up above the top center, above the head, and tie a knot. And then repeating that. And again, keeping that attention on tying up this energy, this divine energy. And the 3rd time, 3 knots. Lovely. Okay. So with that full attention, again, let's do bandhans together collectively. There's no rush. Thank you very much for joining this evening. Hope you found that informative and also very meditative. And look forward to seeing you again next week when you come back. But don't forget the other sessions throughout the week that we will be having. So look forward to doing a bit more with everyone next Monday evening. Thank you.